matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Justin. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my...
Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough.
Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Liberty Flames. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That's going to do it from here. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Golden Eagles offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And
part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. To the air, it's Braxton. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Trojans are in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. You start with this type of field position and have to settle for a field goal. This is a big 3rd down coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quickly to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
The play action fake. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That's caught. It's Chapman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Schwartz. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Connor. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Surging forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's caught. It's Davis. Finds a crease at the 20. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Turning it on! And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. actually dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Kane. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Dropping back, it's Braxton. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got the first down and more. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Dortch.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we've got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on third and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Finding open areas. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Got his man out of the backfield. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. He fires one deep down the right side. And here comes the punt team. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Briggs. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
At 3rd and long as a defensive lineman, man, I'm thinking fly up the field, get to the quarterback. They sneak in the option. The defense not ready. He didn't even have to pitch it. He just kept it himself and gets the 3rd and long situation.
The sure hands, it's Metcalf. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Eagles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Trying to pull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. Dar forced to settle for 3.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option at working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
He'll try to do it himself. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Pocket breaking down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They've been running it, but now the pass. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot on second and short. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Chester. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Lost a throw on first down. The short hands. It's Chester. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Briggs. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
The Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. It's Connor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. High the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Trojans are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They feed him again. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. And the stomping has commenced.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Makes the catch. It's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Briggs. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defense. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Snowed under by the defense. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Pulls and fires complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Grab behind the line, it's Swartz. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Hands it off. Gets it past the marker. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Made a defender miss. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't get rid of it, and it'll... Last time, let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Schwartz. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
The score, Troy, 33. Southern Mississippi, 12.
He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking for a crease. It's Briggs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Braxton. With the catch, it's Montgomery. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Tries to get it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The give to the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Gives it on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. And off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finds his man. It's Chapman. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. To the air, it's Braxton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Davis. And he'll be brought down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They kick it away on 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. 1st down, 10 yards to go. It'll be a draw. Finding an escape route. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Golden Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looking for room, it's Carter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Scanning the field, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.